I had been dreaming about this night for months, our engagement dinner. My friends, my family, and his family would gather to celebrate what I thought was the happiest moment of my life. I wanted everything to be perfect. The decorations, the food, the speeches, the laughter. He was standing across the room, dressed in a crisp suit, smiling at me the way only he could. My heart swelled with love, pride, and excitement. I couldn't wait to announce our engagement and hear everyone cheer. Then, it happened. I had always thought of myself as funny, witty, able to break tension and make people laugh. In the middle of the speeches, when the mood was formal and everyone was looking at us, I made a joke. A small, harmless one, or so I thought. I leaned over to my fiancé and whispered, "Don't worry if you ever change your mind. I hear your mother makes a great risotto." I expected a chuckle, maybe a smile. Instead, I saw something shift in his eyes. His face stiffened. The corners of his mouth twitched. A smile that didn't reach his eyes. And then, just as I had feared, he laughed. But it was a nervous, forced laugh. Before I could explain, the room seemed to close in. His family's eyes widened. My family tittered awkwardly. A few guests exchanged confused glances. My fiancé looked at me as if I had suddenly revealed a secret he couldn't unsee. The evening continued, but I noticed a distance growing between us. His hand no longer sought mine. He smiled at my jokes, but there was a tension, a weight I couldn't break through. By the end of the dinner, the warmth we had shared all evening had cooled. Later that night, after everyone had left, he confronted me. His voice was low, steady, and cold. "Do you even realize what you just did?" I blinked, stunned. It was just a joke. Everyone laughs at jokes. I didn't mean anything by it. He shook his head slowly. "It wasn't just a joke. You embarrassed me in front of my family, in front of everyone who was supposed to celebrate us. You made me look foolish, like I can't even trust the person I love to think before speaking." I opened my mouth to argue, but I couldn't. Deep down, I knew he was right. I had let a moment of thoughtless humor spiral into humiliation. I had underestimated the consequences of a simple joke. I'm sorry," I whispered. "I didn't mean to." He cut me off. "It's not just about meaning to. It's about respect. And tonight, you showed a lack of it." I felt my stomach drop. "Do you mean, you're breaking off the engagement?" He looked at me, pain and disappointment mingling in his eyes. "I can't do this. I can't marry someone who doesn't understand the weight of their words. I love you, yes. But love isn't enough if it comes with thoughtlessness like tonight." Time seemed to stop. I wanted to scream, to cry, to plead. But I knew he had made up his mind. The man I had loved, the one I thought would be my partner for life, was walking away. Not for another woman, not for betrayal, but for something I had done in a fleeting moment, without thinking of the consequences. I watched him leave the room, my heart shattering with each step he took. The laughter, the smiles, the celebrations, they all felt like distant echoes now, hollow and mocking. In the weeks that followed, I replayed the dinner over and over in my mind. I examined every word, every gesture, every glance. I realized the truth. Humor is powerful, yes, but it can also wound, humiliate, and destroy trust if wielded carelessly. I reached out to him, hoping for reconciliation. I apologized endlessly, sent letters, messages, even showed up at his door. But the damage was done. The trust, the sense of security, the bond we had shared, it had been broken in a single moment, and some things cannot be mended by words alone. Years have passed since that night. I have loved, lost, and learned many things. But the lesson that lingers, the one that burns brightest in my memory, is this. A single careless word, a single joke at the wrong moment, can cost you everything you hold dear. I often wonder where life would be if I had held my tongue. If I had paused, thought, and chosen my words carefully. But regrets, no matter how deep, cannot bring back what was lost. They can only teach, and I have learned, painfully, irrevocably, that some moments demand more than humor. They demand respect, love, and mindfulness. And though my heart still aches when I think of him, I carry that lesson with me every day. Love is delicate, trust is fragile, and laughter, no matter how well-intentioned, can sometimes destroy what we cherish most.